Hey travelers, it's the OCD Traveler, and this is Maverick & Company's Manhattan leather briefcase. Now, not only did Esquire and GQ recommend the bag, but Forbes called it the best leather briefcase of 2024. The problem is, I didn't exactly love it. So coming up in today's video, I'm going to dive in. I'll show you the product's features and specifications, everything I was able to pack into the bag, and I'll provide some exclusive discounts if you decide you want your own. Details at more than $300, but let's dive right in to decide if you need to own Maverick & Company's Manhattan leather briefcase or not. All right, now right out of the bag, the Manhattan briefcase definitely looks premium. That's likely because it's crafted from the Saffiano leather. So it is going to give it this structured kind of matte finish, but I will say it's not exactly a smooth or a buttery type of leather. As you can see, pretty clean lines, minimal branding. They do have this little Maverick & Company tag on the side. You'll also see some Maverick branding on the shoulder strap. So my first impression is this feels a little bit more like a fashion accessory rather than a functional workhorse. And honestly, it reads a little bit feminine if you ask me. Obviously, that's going to be subjective. I'll probably get some hate in the comments, but for me, not exactly a masculine type of briefcase. But next, let's talk a little bit about the product's dimensions. It's going to be 16.3 inches wide, 11.6 inches tall. And if you look at the top here, it's going to be 2.6 inches deep. Without anything in it, it says it weighs right about 2.6 pounds, pretty typical weight, and will have 8 liters of capacity. And it is designed to hold up to a 16-inch laptop with a padded sleeve, which is built in for some additional protection. Again, the main body is going to be Saffiano leather. The interior is going to be a recycled polyester lining. Some will have a little bit of a pop of different colors. I got black on black. The inside's going to be black as well. They also have a navy blue bag. They have a brown bag. They have black with orange or red accents. You would see the accent right here in this little, what I would call a foam pocket, as well as in the lining itself. Up top, you do have this two-way zipper. This is, to me, the worst part of the bag. It's getting a little bit better as I test it more and more, but it is just a rough go using this two-way zipper. I don't know why they decided to pick such rugged hardware that just honestly feels cheap for a premium bag like this. But let's go inside. I'll show you everything I was able to pack, and for now, I will detach the shoulder strap, which is obviously highly adjustable. A little bit of badging there. This is a really good quality, so Maverick & Company, good quality strap that, again, you can take off or leave on. I'll go ahead and take it off as I go inside the bag to show you everything I was able to pack up. But before I do that, there is a cell phone pocket on the side. I think that's perfect if you're going through the TSA line. This is an iPhone 16 Pro Max, so very large cell phone fit in this pocket nicely. All right, going inside again, trying to get this zipper open. So you can see a couple of different pockets inside. On the side here, I do have just a regular size iPad, a little notebook, and a charging block that I would typically carry around with me. Now this other pocket, the side pocket here, I kind of like. It's got a magnet snap, so it'll snap closed. So in there, I'm going to put anything that I need to organize a little bit better. Not quite as deep of a pocket, about 6 inches deep. So putting cords in there so they can kind of stay organized seemed like a great approach for me. And then last but not least, in the main pocket, you do have these two little slots here, perfect for credit cards, business cards, something that's slimline. You do have two different pen slips over here, and then I've got my MacBook Pro. This one's a 14-inch MacBook Pro. No problem fitting all of that into the bag itself. Carry handles, flip it around. It does have feet on the bottom as well. So stylish bag, pretty minimalistic on the inside, but kind of the things you would expect or need in a laptop bag. All right, one last thing. Sorry about the terrible lighting. Sorry about the black shirt too. Probably not the best, but I wanted to give you a vibe on the aesthetic of the Manhattan briefcase. For me, it just feels a little bit pursy. I'm 6'1", I'm 200 pounds, so it might be a problem that I'm having in my own head, but just wanted to give you that vibe so that you know what it would look like if you were carrying it around. Clearly, you can detach the strap. Maybe that makes it look a little bit more like a briefcase and less like a purse, but to me, it's just a little bit smaller than I would imagine walking around with, but it may be fine for you. Just wanted to give you that little vibe check. All right, there you have it, Maverick and Company's Manhattan leather briefcase. Those are my thoughts, but tell me in the comment section below what you think. Would you buy this bag? Look, it's a fine bag. It's sleek, it's stylish, it has all the features that you'd want in a briefcase, but it's just not for me. I have 3 hangups. The zipper, it's just not great. It's pretty rough opening, as you saw. The other thing is, for me, it's just a little bit feminine. It might be a little too small. My wife agrees. I can't exactly pull this off. And then the other thing is it does have a good structured leather. I like a more supple leather. This will obviously hold up quite a bit better though. But if you'd like to order a bag, in the top pinned comment and the description below, I'll go ahead and link some exclusive discounts. There you have it. If you found this video to be helpful at all, do me a favor and hit like and subscribe. But in the meantime, I am the OCD Traveler, reminding you to plan, travel, and repeat. Take care, everybody.